All right, did you try it out? How did it go? Did all of the code work? I hope it did, because there's a fair bit here. But let's now run the code to run our first official PyTorch experiment tracking for a series of experiments to see which combination of data, training time, and model size gives us the best results for Food Vision Mini. 3, 2, 1, no errors. Oh my goodness, look at this. Here we go. Experiment number 1, model FNetB0, data 10%, number of epochs 5, created new FNetB0 model, and created a summary writer and saving it to data 10%, FNetB0, 5 epochs. Over here, we've got some live commentary of a machine learning model training. There we go. It's now the 28th of June. Yesterday was the 27th. So the data 10%, FNetB0, FNetB2, 5 epochs. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, look at what we've got here. Look at what we've created. Experiment number 2, model FNetB2, data 10%, number of epochs 5, new FNetB2 model, saving the runs to data 10%, FNetB2, 5 epochs. Experiment number 3, we are chugging through this. Look at this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, almost halfway. So we come back. This is running quite quickly. Remember how I said you want your experiments to run quite quickly in the beginning so that if one of these works far better than the rest, I have a feeling they'll all be quite similar because they're all pretty good models and there's only a small amount of data. But you want these to run quickly so you can work out what works and what doesn't work. So let's just let this run. I'm going to watch these run for a little bit and then I'll be back in a few seconds. Would you look at that? All of our experiments have run. I'm very surprised that there was no errors here, but we could go back through all of these values and see which model performed the best. Oh, and do you note? At the end of each experiment, our models get saved. So now we have a series of different models over here. How cool is that? We just ran 8 different experiments across different levels of model size, different amounts of data, and different training times, saved all of their trained models to file, and all within, what do we have here? How long did it take? It took about 5 minutes on my system here. I'm running with a NVIDIA SMI, Tesla P100 GPU, just to reiterate. So just do beware. The amount of time things take may differ depending on the hardware you're using, the amounts of data you're using. But to drive home the point here, putting my money where my mouth is, you want your first series of experiments to only take a few minutes. If you're waiting longer than 10 minutes for an experiment to run when you're beginning, well, then you're probably waiting too long. In reality, we would probably try to reduce this to under 3 minutes so that we can quickly move through different models. So now, instead of trawling back through and seeing which model performs the best, you might have already seen which one has the highest test accuracy or which one has the lowest test loss. Let's not do that. Let's not look at numbers on a page. Let's get visual. So in the next section, or the next video, we're going to see how we can view multiple different experiments using TensorBoard. So you might want to give this a shot. Try some code similar to this and see if you can view and find which one of our modeling experiments has the best results. So try to view the logs with TensorBoard and we'll do that together in the next video. I'll see you there.